So my name is Whittaker. I'm a co-founder of Rethink Robotics. I'm also now serving as its VP of People and Culture. Co-founded the company with Rodney Brooks, originally in 2008 as Heartland Robotics. We became Rethink Robotics shortly before we launched Baxter in 2012, which is our first iconic robot. We are the first mass producer of humanoid robots and really the company that defined the collaborative robot space. So Rodney Brooks was the head of the computer science and AI lab at MIT. He has a 25, just about year relationship with the institute. I worked with him there, and in 2007 he stepped down as the director of CSAIL and had an idea for bringing low-cost, easy-to-use robots as creative tools for human workers. And the larger sort of vision was bringing manufacturing back to the United States. And so key to us in the beginning, of course, was the talent that we brought with us immediately from MIT. We've also expanded to bring in talent from other institutions and educational and experiential backgrounds. But also our core technology, the series elastic actuators, which enables the robot to be safe around human beings, was developed here, patented here at MIT. So Rod really felt a pull toward addressing manufacturing when he was over in China a lot at that time with iRobot, looking at how things are made over there, seeing how many hands had to touch a piece, a part, then a finally assembled product, and realized that there was a lot of work being done there that could be automated, and also thought about bringing manufacturing back to the United States, where we sort of dropped off of our sort of manufacturing peak and have stopped nurturing skilled labor, and thinking about how putting robots as tools back into people's hands would be a really good idea. So the idea was, how do we develop low cost, easy to program, safe robots that could stand side by side with people in factory lines in production. When people think of traditional robots in manufacturing environments, you think of these very fast, precision-controlled robots that are dangerous, that have to be behind cages or some sort of a light sensor, because they aren't sensing the world around them. They aren't sensing the people near them. They're just on their trajectory and they're doing, their work. So the idea was, how do we create robots that are safe, that people can program intuitively, and engage with. If you've ever seen any of our robots, you'll see that they are, well, the current robot, Baxter, is a torso that's on a pedestal, and it has two arms, and it has a face, much like an iPad, with literally a face, a gaze detection, so people understand where the robot is looking, and that enables people to really kind of feel like they're working with someone who maybe kind of thinks like them or senses like them. And yes, the whole idea was to have them be easily programmable, sometimes just by actually taking the robot's arm and showing it a certain trajectory, so that they could program for shorter production runs, turn something around. You'd have a 3-hour task, and then boom, reprogram it to do another task, right after that. Usually it takes maybe an hour to do that. But in traditional robots, you have this very large thing, as I said, that's unsafe, that's big and scary, has an enormous footprint, requires a lot of time with a systems integrator to come in and program that robot. And these robots, being human-sized, much smaller footprint, and be able to literally stand or be placed right next to a human being and allow a human being to kind of direct that robot, is a completely different model of how people can use robots as tools to be more effective.